From sitting in one of these classrooms behind me to strutting the beauty pageant stage, my guest this episode has flipped conventions to follow her heart's desire. Born and bred in Shillong, Meghalaya, she is currently pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in mathematics right here at St. Mary's College. Well, she won the coveted title of Miss Meghalaya 2023 and took home first runner-up for Miss Shillong in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, she is just 21 years young. Please welcome my guest this episode, the reigning Miss Meghalaya.
To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all.
She is Stella!
Contestant number 10, Miss Stella Khongsni.
Stella, our new Miss Meghalaya 2023!
The reigning Miss Meghalaya, Stella Rica Khongsni. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself growing up?
So growing up, I've always been a girl, very simple. I always loved maths, I always loved studying. And growing up, I never thought I would do pageants. But now I think I found love in pageants and I would love to continue doing that more.
Interesting when you talk about pageants. When was the first time you decided to get into one? Do you actually remember that moment?
Yes, actually, I never thought I would do pageants, but then I was trying to find my purpose. I was trying to discover what I want in my life, and the opportunity of Miss Shillong came to me, and I said, why not I grab it? I knew that I didn't realize that I had a potential until I participated. So I participated and I was crowned first runners-up. Miss Shillong 2022 first runners-up, and that was how it led me to winning and becoming Miss Meghalaya 2023.
All right, so that's a big leap first of all. You are a science student, honors in mathematics, and now you moved on to obviously the pageant stage, right? So, how has that shift been for you first of all? Were you nervous at any point in time during the competition?
Yes, I was nervous when I first started because it was something I had to start from scratch. I had no experience, so when I was doing Miss Shillong 2022, when I got into the pageants, I came out of it being more confident, and it gave me a new perspective about life. And so yes, being a science student, I never thought I would do pageants, but I think we should always be open to opportunities and we should always try different things in life.
So you were awarded first runner-up for Miss Shillong in 2022, and then now you took home the coveted title of Miss Meghalaya. Would you consider these two wins as, your breakthrough in your career at least?
For me, I would say I still have a lot more to achieve because I'm very ambitious. I have many dreams, I have many goals. However, when you talk about breakthrough, I think that everything that happens in my life, I consider it as a breakthrough because I feel like everything that has happened has been planned by God. So it's a big thing for me.
I like it. So, when we talk about you winning all of this, has your life in particular changed? Let's talk about your lifestyle,
My life hasn't changed. I'm still the simple girl. I still do household chores at home.
You still do household chores at
Yes,
home? Like
I
what?
wash dishes, I wash clothes, I sweep the floors,
Okay.
and nothing much has changed. I'm still the simple girl that comes to college and then go back home, study, and yeah, so all those things.
Brilliant. See, we're surrounded by, this is your college, all your friends must be here, and I would imagine they were there when you were crowned Miss
Yes.
Meghalaya as well this year. What's their reaction so far? Are they digesting this news?
I think for that you should ask them. However, that day during the finals, they were there, and as soon as I got crowned, they came up on stage and they were crying those tears of joy, and I didn't want to cry at first. I thought, okay, I should not cry. I should, keep that smile. But when I saw them, I felt like I also got teary-eyed.
And what were you thinking at that point in time, when the announcers announced that, yes, you are indeed the new Miss Meghalaya?
I was very happy because I worked for it, I worked hard. However, when you achieve something so big, it still takes days to really believe that you've won such a huge title. And I saw my friends, I saw my family, I saw my friends really crying those tears of joy. And so even I didn't want to cry, but then even I got teary-eyed at that moment. And I think the most beautiful that I think felt like I won that as well was my parents' support. I was standing on stage and I looked at them and I saw them crying those tears of joy, so that for me was an achievement.
And I believe this would be one memory that you will cherish for a very long time. Am I correct?
Yes, for sure.
From the beginning only, we didn't hesitate to cheer for her because even though she is our friend, she is the one, we see her as the deserving participant. And when she stood there giving answers, we were so proud. And then we saw her getting the crown. She was getting crowned. We were so happy that we cried there. We didn't even hesitate to cheer from the ground, even though there were so many other respected, that last year Miss Meghalaya was also there. So we were there cheering for her because we knew somewhere that it's her, the spark is there.
I don't know, I was so proud that we all started crying.
You guys, sorry, you were crying?
Yeah, we were crying, and then when we take pictures, our eyes pop out. And then there's this one video where we're all crying, I don't know.
Did you expect her to win?
Yes. Yeah, I was very sure she'll win because she was outstanding there. Even when first round, I think it started with the traditional one. We were very proud of her when she walked out there, and then when it was the last final round, where the way she answered, it was something I didn't knew Stella was that kind of girl, but then she did it, and we were so proud of her. I was blocking my ears with my hands. I don't want to hear the second runners-up and first runners-up names. And then when it was not her name, first runners-up and second runners-up, and it was her name when the MC was Stella, they were calling it's Stella. Then it was I started to cry. I don't know how, but I don't know how to react. I just started crying. Tears just came out, just like that.
Stella, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the things that you enjoy doing, let's say, in your free time?
I've always loved dancing. It's been my favorite hobby since the childhood. I've danced right from when I was small, and then I also do journaling. I journal my thoughts so that I could have this peace of mind. And I also play basketball, although I think now I'm not really into basketball, but it's been one of my very favorite hobby. And I spend most of the time in the library. I love studying, so I have a favorite spot in the library. Why don't you come and join me there?
Why not? We'll definitely do that. But before we go there, what are some of your favorite books that you enjoy reading? Fiction, non-fiction?
I love to read a lot of self-development books. I feel like when I read such books, I get to know more about myself. So some of which are The Alchemist, The Power of Subconscious Mind, and also there's a book, Attitude is Everything. It talks about how we can have a positive attitude in everything, no matter what the circumstance is. Yeah, so those are some of the books.
So this is your favorite spot?
Yes, this is my favorite spot. I sit here every morning when I come to college. I study and write my notes.
That's brilliant. You know, Stella, winning the crown doesn't necessarily revolves around glitz and glamour. It also revolves around a lot of responsibilities, a lot of the rules that you have to follow. What are some of the things on top of your list that requires immediate attention? What's significant for you?
For me, I personally believe that when you talk about change, it has to start from within. And for me, I see that there are a lot of changes that can take place, but everything from within. You have to know what you want. You have to know your thoughts, your vision, your mission about what is the kind of change you want to see. And so for me, I feel I want to advocate for self-love and acceptance. That's very important right now because with the growing mental health issues, I think it's really important. So I want everybody to start loving themselves. Rarely do we stand in front of the mirror and look at ourselves and tell that we love ourselves. So why not we do that? Why not we look at ourselves from a different perspective? So that's something I want to work for.
You know, and when we speak of the younger generation, most of them don't really want to comply to international standards of, let's say, the perfect height, the perfect weight and color. You know, everybody is looking for inclusivity. What are your thoughts?
Yes, I also do believe in that because I'm not that tall, and usually it's mostly people think that it's about having a beautiful face, a tall height. But for me, I am not that tall, and I think that we have this height standard that's 5'3" in pageants, and I'm not even 5'3", and to be able to win this title made me realize that the change is here and the change is real. So that is something I want to tell all women, men as well, that you're not defined by your height or your weight or your age. You can just be yourself. That's what is important.
It is disheartening to see our state being perceived in such a way. So we, the citizens, should work together with the government to provide incentives and job opportunities to emerge as a more economically developed state, to uplift our people, our society, and our state. Thank you.
For being relatively young, you've got this unbelievable amount of maturity. You know, where does this maturity come from? Does it come from how you were raised? Or does it come from the experiences that, you've garnered so far?
I think when it comes to maturity, it comes with age. And my parents have always raised me with values and morals that I think I will always take forward in life. I would follow those. And I think the experiences that I've had as well, there's always something or the other to learn from that. And so I think the maturity comes with time, with age, and your perspective and how you see the world.
I agree with you, and I like to call it the pressures of stardom. A lot of young kids get a lot of success very soon, and sometimes they go on the wrong track. What do you suggest for some of them, to stick to that path and, not go elsewhere from that position?
I think that for that it's very important to know what you want in life and walk on that path. And on that path to success, I would say, you must be humble. And because being humble helps you stay grounded, you will be able to see more of what you want in life. You'll not be blinded by clouds here and there, distractions, so to say. So I would like to tell them to really think about it and whether you want to go on any other path other than what is meant for you, your sole purpose, your path.
The big question on everybody's mind is, of course, what's next for Stella? Have you mapped a 5-year plan for yourself? How does it work?
So for me, I'm the type of girl that likes to stay in the present moment. Yes, I do have goals, small goals, dreams, but I like to be in the present moment. I don't want to be so focused on the future that I start living in the future. I need to be in the present moment so that I can live it to the fullest, because this moment will not come back again. So as for my 5-year plan, I think that whatever opportunity comes to me, I will grab it with open arms.
Right, since I'm in your college and you've mentioned that you enjoy reading, I'm here at the library, and you said that you also enjoy playing basketball. We will head to the basketball court, and I have a few questions for you there. Let's call it the rapid fire questions.
Okay.
We'll finish that and I'll let you go. How's that?
Okay, yes, I would love to do that.
So here we are, the basketball court, and like I told you earlier, for a quick rapid fire. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so the rules, the only rule in fact, 1-word answer.
Okay.
All right, your time starts Now,
Okay.
what time do you usually wake up?
7.
Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram.
iPhone or Android?
Android.
Your favorite Khasi dish?
Jado.
All right. Well, that's my favorite too.
Yes.
What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Being in the public eye.
Now?
Now.
Perfect. Heels or sneakers?
Heels.
Vintage or new?
Vintage.
One thing that you can't leave your house without?
Phone.
Your favorite K-pop band?
BTS.
Which one?
BTS.
Acha. Well, the weirdest habit you have?
None.
None. Okay. Who's the best well-dressed person you know?
My teachers.
Perfect. Happy or sad? Who's your go-to person?
Myself.
One thing on your bucket list this year?
Win Miss Northeast 2023.
I wish you the best of luck for that. Taylor Swift or Selena Gomez?
Taylor Swift.
And the last question for you, young lady. Can you recreate the following expression for us? The Miss Meghalaya winning face.
I think I did. Something like.
Can you do that again, please?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Stella. I had a brilliant time here. Thank you so much for having me and my team and for taking us on this beautiful tour of your college. Thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you so much. Thank you, sir.
So Stella intends to use this platform to make a difference, influence positive change, and be an example for others. She is kind, confident, and authentic, and she is the perfect example of beauty with brains. I'm Aaron Lingdo. You're watching Shillong Buzz. I shall see you next episode. Until then, goodbye.
To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all. To the beat, y'all.